You are a professional. I know that, you know that. But what about everybody else? Can they see by looking at you, by watching you, by talking to you that you are a professional? That's what this video is about, so get your gift because we're getting into it. Welcome to the channel, Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help new managers become more confident leaders, and I do that with no nonsense sense, if that makes any sense. Today's video is sponsored by WiseStamp. So, you're a boss, you're a leader, you're a manager, a supervisor. There's a level of professionalism. You want to come in, and I know that you have the best intentions of doing the best job that you can, getting the utmost respect from your team, earning the trust of your boss, of your superiors, but maybe there's some things that you're missing. Maybe there's some things that kind of bring you down on that professional look. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're going to get into. The first thing you can do to help yourself be perceived as more professional is you can dress more professional. Look, even I'm getting in on this thing. Now, what does dressing professional mean? In short, what I would do if I was you is I would look at my boss. I would look at my colleagues or my peers that are in senior level positions. How do they dress? What is the norm? Now, I'm not telling you not to have your own sense of style, not to have your own sense of flair, but you have to consider the environment you're in and look at what is perceived as professional attire. You want to be able to fit in while standing out. Now, I am not going to be giving you style tips here. You have plenty of places to go online. The last thing you're going to listen to is a guy in a hoodie. And that's better. The second way to look or come across as more professional. I want to ask you a question. How do you sign off your emails? Are you like me, where it's like, cheers, Mike, or thanks, Mike? The special people get THX, as in thanks. Here's the thing, that's not good. And from what I can tell, 38% of you guys are doing the exact same thing. We aren't professional when we're signing off like that. But I have an answer. That is this video's sponsor, WiseStamp. I don't know about you and your job. I send a lot of emails. And you may be surprised, I am not the most tech-savvy person. I mean, I've got some skills, I've got some strengths, but in the whole coding thing, that is not up my alley at all. And that is where WiseStamp has come in and said, Mike, we need to save you from yourself. WiseStamp has pre-designed templates, stuff that looks absolutely professional. You're able to customize it to tie into that professional look that you want to deliver. Are you on social? I mean, I'm hoping that at some point within your business, within your title, within your position, WiseStamp makes it very easy for you to share that. Look at what I made. Again, I am not tech savvy, but if you ask me, I am damn sure professional now. To be absolutely 100% honest with you, doing this, it was a couple of click-clacks on the mouse and we were done. And what's more crazy is a couple click-clacks and I have this signature on my Gmail, on my Hotmail, sending it from my desktop, whether it be from my iPhone. And for me, the most important one is being able to send it out to my newsletter. So they gave me a custom snippet of code. Again, I'm not a coder, but it was easy to insert, and now you will see this custom email signature every time you hear from me. WiseStamp was kind enough to give me a link that I can share with you guys. There are discounts. You can start for free. Just use the link in the description below. You are going to look so professional. You are going to have your boss saying, but why is your email so much better than mine? How come you got that signature and I don't? And that's where you're going to say, I know this guy, Mike, and he knows these guys at WiseStamp. So the third way to look more professional is that you need to be organized. You cannot have a desk with papers all over it. Now, I understand you might be getting right into the work. That's fine. But when you leave for the day, I feel like I'm your father telling you to make your bed, but you need to make your bed. You need to make sure that your desk is organized, that you have spots or places for things so that it does not look cluttered. When I look at somebody and they have a cluttered desk day in and day out, I assume that they are going to miss something on a report that they need to give me. I assume that they're going to lose some papers that were very important that I gave to them. When somebody is able to have an organized desk, an organized workflow, to me, that makes them look immensely more professional than the people that don't have their stuff together. The fourth way to look more professional isn't even to look at. It's to sound more professional. In this one, I want to talk about phone etiquette. How do you answer the phone? How do you answer your cell phone? Do you answer like, bruh? That's great when it's your bruh. But if it's not, if it's your boss, if it's a client, how do you answer the phone? First of all, I want you to think, are you smiling? Are you standing up? These seem like trivial things until you start to do it. And you start to realize that when you stand up, you have more confidence on the phone. When you're smiling, people think that you're in a good mood and they want to interact with you a little bit more. When I started to be more professional, any number that came through on my phone that I didn't know, I would answer it saying, hello, Mike speaking, so that the person knew exactly who they were talking to. It wasn't like a, yo, what's up? Because there's a level of professionalism that may or not be working with that answer. So always stand up, smile when you're talking, and have a professional tone when you answer the phone. The fifth way to look more professional is stop complaining. Listen, you are a professional. Professionals get down to business. Professionals handle problems. To sit back and complain, whoa, this isn't right. Why would they send me that? Why isn't so-and-so doing this? It makes you look like a whiny person. And that is not a professional look. So make sure you tone down complaining. Everything's not going to go your way. You will be assigned things. You will be asked to do certain tasks that you don't like. Complaining about them is not changing it. Complaining about them is not helping you look professional. Be professional. Come on. The sixth way you can look more professional and feel more professional is by projecting yourself. This means that you need to have a little bit of confidence in yourself. You need to make sure you stand up, shoulders back, sit straight, stand straight. Don't be slumping. Don't be head down, woe is me. Stand tall, stand proud. When somebody's talking to you, make eye contact. Shake hands. When you shake hands, have you ever heard somebody saying shaking that person's hands like shaking a dead fish? Because it's all like wonka wonk. You want to have a nice firm handshake and make eye contact. When I say firm handshake, I'm not telling you to break somebody's hand. It's just a little bit of a squeeze and your wrist is firm. It's not flopping around. Nobody likes to shake a dead fish. And this is what I believe is one of the most important things to help you look and be perceived as professional, is that you're always educating yourself. I know I say this in so many videos, but you need to continue learning, leveling up, figure out how to do something better. Figure out, learn how to lead your team better. There are many resources. Some of them are linked in the description below, but you are the only one who can look after your own education. And when those around you see that you're very serious in the role you have, you're very serious in advancing your career, and you're very serious when it comes to being professional, all of these things tied together make you look more professional. And when you look more professional, everybody thinks that you're just a professional. And that's what you are. And that's what we strive to be every day. Professional. I want to thank today's sponsor, YStamp. And if you're part of this 38% that signs off emails like me, I promise you, go down in the description, couple click clacks, and you will be looking good.